let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California.
Okay, Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler. Jeff wants to know how I get beyond his rich American Western thing and how I become friends with locals. This is something I really think that after I took on the way here, I took a bunch of things to be cozy and up close with people. This is $1 million question. But it's terms of endearment, terms of ways to stop the separation between you and the locals. Contrary to what you do, you spend your whole life trying to separate from people. You don't say hi to them. You buy a bigger car than them. You buy a bigger house than them. You separate. Well, obviously, when you're in a foreign country, the simplest way to do it is just to walk down the road and say hi to everybody. Simple. Sounds simple, but you have to have the self-esteem and the confidence to do that, and that's the $1 million problem, right? How do you have to do it? But as a solution, I would recommend you try to walk into business today and say hello to every single person that you meet. And look at them in the eye and say hello and mean it. And be a nice person. A lot of but acknowledgement at the end of the word. I just did this experiment coming here, so I kind of got some clarity in my mind in how I do it, because I don't really have a problem. I don't have that problem, right? I'm trying to explain something that I don't have a problem, right? So things that I don't have a problem with don't really need big solutions. I endear myself with everybody. I'm a handshaker. But I will say I did learn something on the way here. Exchange names. Tell them your name. Andy, I say, je m'appelle André. And you're watching the videos that follow that I say, my name's Andy. Or André, according to the country. And I do the exchange names. I shake hands. I want to say I know you, okay? And then the other thing is, the big thing is acknowledging the people around you. So, contrary to what you think, buying a car, buying a house, and buying a thing is just a good way to get laid. Showing big demonstrations of money. I'm going to show you. I have a secret pockets here. And I was laughing. I have these in my pants. And they got a thing called demonstration of higher power. So if I wanted to meet girls, I can actually literally reach in here, pull out a big wad of money, show the girl what I'm paying her, then put it back in, hide it, and then never do it. We have ways of demonstrating what the other person wants, right? But generally, what does a person really want is acknowledgement. Okay, so as a village as you watch all the videos that pass, you'll see that I acknowledge everybody around me. I take an interest in their life. There's a group of Muslim men that somebody died, and I took a video of them. I didn't make it a special thing. I didn't make them stop. I didn't make them do it. I just lived it with them. And I didn't apologize for being me. And I didn't act like I'm different than them. I just acted like I'm the same. It's really $1 million question, Jeff. And, I think sometimes you guys need some life coaches. I made a shitload of money selling real estate. And people ask me, how did you do it? I says, I don't know. I think I say hi to everybody. I'm a farm boy. We basically think that I'm from Indiana, small town of 400 people. Everybody in the town knows everybody. You say hi to everybody. It's a habit. Okay, you guys in the city, you're just a bunch of wankers. You don't say hi to anybody. We're all in this together, so please just say hello to each other, acknowledge, and when you see something interesting to you, not something that's boring, but something interested, go over there and cozy up with them and take their picture. Contrary to what you think, people do love their picture taken. They're shy. Okay, Jeff, I hope this answers your question. I'm going to show you a bunch of examples. I keep realizing this is a skill set that I have that I could teach. I just don't know how to, how do I teach people to be personable? My nieces and nephews, some of them are very personable, some of them are just bricks. And personable opens doors. How to get by the secretary in front of the attorney's office. I can do that. I'm good at getting by the secretary at the attorney's office and talk to the attorney for free because he's my friend. Hello, Andy Graham. I'm making my normal walk to the scrounge for food in the morning. I want to tell you 5 ways to meet locals, and maybe I can keep doing this off and off. Everybody thinks that they want to meet the locals, but truthfully, they're pretty impersonal. If you look right now, I got this little girl following me. Now, what that could be is I could ignore her, but I don't. Oh, is it a little girl or a little boy? So say fille or femme? Home. Say home. It's a little boy. He has no earring. Okay, so I don't ignore him, and I basically talk to him, and you know, it's really difficult because it's a little kid and whatever, but I don't ignore anybody. And that's the biggest problem. People want to have friends with people and they ignore everybody. Okay, then there's always a special thing. Bonjour. I say hi to everybody. That's the second thing you got to do. And you don't ignore them that way. But people want to have friends, but they basically are the worst friend on the planet. And then there's always the thing. Like right now we got a whole bunch of Islamic guys behind me. I'm not going to put the camera on them because those guys can get violent. But religions are violent. But I could go up there and ask them what's the big deal. They don't normally walk. This is Tuesday. Why are they walking around in a group? There must be some kind of a Muslim holiday. But then I'll walk up and ask them about that. Okay, I'll try to find 2 more and add it to the list as I walk to my restaurant to eat breakfast. Okay, I stopped and I asked them, and what happened was somebody's mother died. So the reason why there's something different going on is somebody's died, and they went to kind of a funeral thing. Basically something different happened, so I asked questions about it, just like a normal person would do in America, right? Or not a normal person, a person that's basically like me, so basically cares. Watch that motorcycle. Whoa! The little kid is still following me. So very common in cultures that are in black cultures. I don't know why, but oh, he's over there. They do the same thing in Haiti. It's part of the African tradition to kind of like, I don't know, just it's a form of getting to know you. They follow you until you talk to them. It's real nerve-wracking until you realize it's really normal. There he is, over there. Still following. He followed me about 2 blocks. Bonjour. Ça va? Okay, so what do? I don't ignore somebody behind me. Or they're doing something that makes it obvious they want to talk to you. Something different happens, like a group of people are doing something different. I ask questions, and I say hi to everybody. Okay, now you got to be real careful on the hi to everybody thing because bonjour. Some cultures where you're in a real tourist area, you got to be able to stop them too because they'll follow you around trying to bug you to death to buy something, right? And that's the reason why a lot of people don't talk to people in tourist areas because they bug you to death. But I'm not in tourist areas very often. Okay, let's find 2 more ways I endear myself and get to know the locals. Bonjour. If you notice, he was doing something special. He was talking. So I just sort of acknowledged him. This is the hilarious part. Everybody wants to be friends with everybody, but they refuse to acknowledge everybody. So I got, I hear a lot of talking, so I acknowledge that. Let's see if I can find a more invasive way of getting to know the locals. Okay, the 3rd way to do it is, 5th way is you see something, the lady acknowledged me, she looked at me, and she's cooking la pâte. So she wants to show me what she's doing. She wants to ask me if I like la pâte. Like I said, I basically reply that I'm getting fat, I don't need all this stuff. Comment s'appelle? C'est la pâte? La pâte?
C'est la pâte.
Voilà, manger pas grossier. Ok, je m'appelle André. Je m'appelle André.
André.
André, et toi?
Delphine.
Delphine?
Oui, Delphine.
Ok, enchanté. À tout à l'heure.
Merci.
6 ways today. This guy is looking at me with the camera. He wants to be in the camera. And, okay. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles?
Ibrahim.
Abraham.
Yeah.
Abraham. André.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
very, very thin.
Okay, okay. Okay. Oh. Comment tu t'appelles? Tu vas pas me donner moi le nom? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Tu nom? Adelino? Je m'appelle André. Enchanté. C'est beaucoup joli. Okay, that was my flirting thing.
Tonight, let's flip a coin.